Hello, everybody. This is back again, once again, with Traveler's Rest. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying it. Um, I found out that I need to figure out how to make bread dough. Did not realize that was an issue, but now I know. So, let's go ahead and get some of this figured out. Let's go ahead and do. I only have 1 cup of tea, so let's go ahead and do that. Blueberry tea. Let's get her done. Put that in there. That. Awesome. Let's see what I can do to figure out how to get some bread dough, because that would be amazing, and that is very much an unexpected thing. Um, let's see if I can find out. Is it food prep table? Forging tank, oil time reduction, sawmill mixing tank, smelter, melts your metals, stonecutter table, outdoor work areas. Let's do that. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Honey. Alright, so let's see here. Got a big chest. Awesome. Boop, boop. Let's get all of this picked up, and then I can store the other stuff. Pick up. Let's put the big chest right there. Boom. Let's store plant fibers. This. That. There. Nice. Okay. Forging tank, which will reduce the time for that, which is not bad. A malting machine. Malt from your cereals. Forging tank, which is not going to be too bad. I might do that later. And then a grinder, grind cereal and other ingredients. I don't need that. I already have a workbench, blacksmith table, and then that. An oven. An oven I already got, but I was also working on some of that stuff too. So, interesting. Nice. Hopefully they last a while and you can continue to get stuff out of them for a little bit. Yay! Oh, nice. Cool. I have lots and lots of vegetables now. Now let's go ahead and plant some more, because I already got them on me. Biggest difference is these ones take up different amounts of space. Cool. So I don't have any room here for these. Cool. Nope. Boop. Boop. Oh, hey. This is something. So now I just need enough space to plant 8 of those. Might as well. And then once I get those planted, I shouldn't have to do much after that. And then I can focus on other things, like, you know, figuring out how to make bread dough. I have been enjoying the game, though. It is very nice, because there is a lot to do. And I mean, the game does give you quite a bit of, like, guidance on what to do with certain things, but it also just lets you learn, like, on your own, too. Which is kind of nice, because then you can just make decisions and learn. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nice, nice, and then nothing really too crazy there. Plant, 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 plant. So there's those two. Let's see where we're at. I can do 2 more. 1, 2. Then I still got 4. Well, let's go. Well, first things first, let's get this out. And let's go inside here, see if I can place it somewhere. I think, because I can still come up here. Yeah. Bread dough. Oh, you can make butter here too. Lard. And tomato sauce. Nice. Oh. Kitchen yeast? How do I get kitchen yeast? I figure one thing out and I just go and get 20 other things I need to figure out. Does everything need fuel? Apparently. Do you need fuel? No. Alright, let's open this up. Store. Oh, not the coal. Store. Store. And store. Man, so I need water and then kitchen yeast. How do I get kitchen yeast? Do I have to buy it? I don't know. Let's put the tea in there. And let's get that up there. I can't put it there. I can't put it there. Let's put the plant. You want to know what? It may look funny because it can't be seen, but I don't care. Let's just put it there. And then put the chest there. Perfect. And then I can store all of that. Cool. Yay! Well, it's some steps going in the right direction. But holy moly. Now I gotta figure out how to get bread yeast. And I've got to figure that out wherever, like, building it somehow. Obtain malt for your cereals. Is that what I have inside? I think that's a malting machine because you have to use them to make the malts for your drink. Right? I don't. It's. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. It's a malting machine. Yeah, malting machine. It is a fermentation tank. This is a grinder. This is an oven. And this is the food prep table. Where in the world do we get the kitchen yeast? Is there a specific recipe you have to do? Or do you have to grow it? I don't see any of that. Stone urn, fermentation tank? No, because I've got that. Alright, and now what this is? Yeah. And then that's something else. Yeah, smelter. Sawmill is something. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's just how it is. Shiny incense, bronze eye, shiny distillery. I can't get any of these yet, but I think the crops are going to be the next way to go. And again, I could always do this and then get to this distillery, or because I mean technically there's a sawmill here, but that's smelter. I don't know. Let's go see if I can buy it. Because if that's what it is, then they may not have come up with a way to do that yet. But these aren't, it doesn't have decorative. Okay, or it's not bread. Kitchen yeast, maybe? I don't remember if I said kitchen yeast or bread yeast. looking. Thinking. I'm thinking. Ooh, orange seeds. Actually, I don't need that many if it's going to be like that. Maybe I do. Let's do... Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I don't use them all. Green bean. Ooh, let's do 15 of those. Dill, cauliflower, cabbage, carrot. Okay. Is it kitchen yeast or is it bread yeast? Because I thought it said bread yeast. I could be wrong. Kitchen yeast. I'm so crazy. Alright, so that at least gives me an answer to that. So you have to technically buy it. Alright, let's do quite a bit of this. I know this is going to take a lot of gold, but it's going to be worth it in the long run because I'm going to use it. I know I am. It's just a lot. Okay, so with that being the case, let's go ahead and keep digging more and more because apparently I've got more crops I'm going to be planting, like a lot. Which, I mean, is something, but holy moly, all I'm doing these last 3 episodes is planting. Which, I mean, isn't bad, but it's still a lot. Nice. Which takes a lot of time, actually. I finally figured out how to make the bread dough. And then figured out I needed to have something else to do it. But what do you do? I'm glad I figured it out, though. But what did that say? Kitchen prep? Kitchen prep tool or something? Or station? I think it was food prep station. I think is what it was. But where do you need to go to make that? Because it wasn't in the stuff, was it? I don't think I can make one right now. Unless it's in one of the, like... I think there was 2... I know there's a distillery, which is actually not for that. That's for other things. But then there was one more that I needed to make for that. So maybe that's where you're supposed to get it from. I'm gonna have to plant or put down another another scarecrow at some point here soon. What did I order first? Wasn't all those plants. But with that bread yeast, I should not need to make anything else for bread or you know, I shouldn't have to buy any more for a while. But where exactly does yeast come from? Is it like a root or something? I don't know. I've kind of always wondered that. Because, like, where do you get it from? If any of you guys know where you get yeast from, let me know. Because that's an interesting thing to think about. Oh. Nose. Alright, so we're making some progress, making good progress. Nice. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting turn of events. The update kind of forced me to become a lot more farming and stuff, which I mean is a good thing, but I mean, it's still just like, oh my goodness. But like I said, I am at least glad because you don't have to water anything, which is another great thing compared to Stardew Valley. No watering necessary, which is really cool. Um, and oh, it's because the tree's right there. Derba derber. Alright. Nice. Oops, I removed the wrong one. I don't know if that's gonna work for that one. Nope. That's alright. It just means that it's gonna be a little off, which is okay. And I don't feel like digging out that tree, mainly because then I can get some wood from it later. Nice. Boop. Boop. Nice. Cool. So I've got all those planted. Figured out. Now let's take a look. Okay. Put those up there, those up there. Do I have any rooms anywhere? There's a spot. Nice. And just fill it in where I can. Cool. Nice. Let's go ahead and plant some beans. Cool. And I still got 2 more spots to do for these, which I'll plant those down at the bottom. And then these are going to be, that one's a 4, that one's 4. And are they trees? Guarantee you they're trees. Okay. Which just means that I will have to clear out some space. Which, I mean, is something. Alright, and then with that being the case, I'm probably going to have to adjust. Oh, did I ever fill up? I did. Cool. Porridge, cup of tea. Let's do another cup of tea. And some more blueberry tea. Let's store that and that. Make some bread dough. Boom. I got plenty of flour for right now. Cool. That's at least a good start. I think I'm good here. Cool. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and fill up my bucket. Nice. And then I'll have to adjust some of this stuff as we go here in a little bit. For those two, I can probably get those two planted down here real quick for those two plants, and then go from there. That'll at least get those two ones out of my inventory, and then I got a bunch of trees, which is not bad, because if it actually is like that, that is actually really cool, because then I don't have to worry about, I mean, it's just one of those things that'll continue to reproduce as time goes on, which is kind of nice for all this stuff. And then hopefully the berry bushes do as well, and we're gonna call it good for that. Perfect, got a lot of those. This will be my crafting area, which is kind of what it has been. And then we have all of this. This is going to be interesting to figure out how to utilize this land pretty well, because I love having all the rocks and everything I need for here, but after I get done there, I'm going to expand this way as far as I can, and then I'm going to have mainly just the rocks left in there. And I think that's going to be a good start for a lot of those. And then as time goes on, I'll find here and create a pathway going straight up, and I'll clear out this here just to be able to get that. But for now, let's go ahead and deposit that. Oh, I almost forgot. And I'm sure some of you have been, Chris, my name's Chris, by the way. You forgot to upgrade your stuff. See, you have 85 experience. So I'm actually going to upgrade this here, especially since the cleaning speed is a lot less important now. But farming, on the other hand, it'll give me more yields. Excuse me, stomach. And then crafting speeds come up some. I'll probably do that now. Boom. Honey and veggie. Let's do the vegetable. Wheat I'll do. Get rid of that. Yeah, vegetable, and then the melon one. Probably could do that, but first let's do the bread and get the wheat bread made and go from there. Cool. Do I have any drinks that have melon in it? Mango, not melon. Do I have any drinks that have melon in it? Nope, not there. Okay, let's take a look. I don't have any kegs. So, doesn't really help me much now, does it? Bread with wheat. It's barley. Wheat. Technically, do I not have any wheat? Rye, wheat. Is it a specific kind of? I'm confused. Wheat. Flour. So this one has rye, that one has barley, this one has wheat. That makes sense. That took me a lot longer than it should have. Interesting. Okay. taking it one step at a time. Let's see here. Okay, porridge, spicy. And then fish, vegetable. Boom. And since it's just going to be that, I'll just do that like that. That'll give me something here good. Bread dough. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, I made some good progress this time. I'm going to have to open up here soon in order to get some more money, as well as continue to get some better stuff, which would be kind of cool. Get to level 6. And bread dough. Yeah, let's do that again. Okay, and I have 4 and 3. So I was going to do, let's do the chili pepper. That way I can get some spicy stuff and kind of continue that. Yeah, and then I could do tomato. Awesome. Chili pepper. And cool. Let's, it's kind of late. I'm going to go to bed. I don't know what time it is. Okay, so it's not 1 o'clock. So with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, but we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.